Loneliness was a companion that walked beside me in a crowded room, a silent ache that seemed to grow with each passing day. Isolation had become my reality, a deep chasm that separated me from the world around me. But within the depths of my solitude, I discovered the power of vulnerability, the beauty of human connection, and the transformative journey toward finding my place in the tapestry of life. My journey into loneliness began with the slow erosion of connections that had once anchored me. Life's changes had drifted me away from friends, and the hustle and bustle of daily existence had left little room for meaningful interactions. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the isolation settled in, a silent storm that threatened to consume me. The paradox of modern life was that while we were more connected than ever through technology, genuine connections had become elusive. Social media platforms offered a curated glimpse into the lives of others, leaving me with a sense of inadequacy and further deepening my loneliness. The notifications on my screen were a poor substitute for the warmth of a real conversation, a hug, or the shared laughter of friends. Amidst the isolation, I discovered the power of vulnerability. I mustered the courage to share my feelings with a close friend. As I confessed my struggle with loneliness, I expected judgment or dismissal. Instead, I found understanding and empathy. It was a revelation that I wasn't alone in my isolation. There were others who experienced the same ache, the same longing for connection. With that realization, I began to take proactive steps toward rekindling connections and forging new ones. I joined clubs, attended meetups, and engaged in activities that aligned with my interests. Each interaction was a small victory, a step toward breaking free from the chains of loneliness. But it wasn't always easy. There were moments of discomfort, of feeling like an outsider in a sea of faces. The turning point came when I attended a community event for individuals who had experienced loneliness. The stories I heard were heartrending and powerful. Each person spoke of their journey through isolation, and their words resonated deeply with my own experience. It was as if our shared stories wove a tapestry of connection, a reminder that loneliness was a universal human emotion. Through these interactions, I learned the art of active listening. I discovered that genuine connections were built on the foundation of understanding and empathy. By truly listening to others, I found a way to bridge the gap between us and create bonds that transcended the surface level. But perhaps the most profound shift occurred within me. I recognized that I needed to be a friend to myself, to cultivate self-compassion and self-care. I embarked on a journey of self-discovery, exploring my interests, setting boundaries, and embracing solitude as a chance to connect with my inner self. It was in this journey that I found the beauty in being alone without feeling lonely. To those who find themselves engulfed by loneliness and isolation, I offer these practical insights that guided me. Embrace vulnerability. Share your feelings with trusted friends or family members. Vulnerability can lead to understanding and deeper connections. As I stand at the crossroads of my journey, I recognize that loneliness was not a life sentence. It was a catalyst for growth. Through vulnerability, connection, and self-discovery, I emerged from the depths of isolation stronger and more connected to the world around me. Loneliness had taught me the value of human connection, the power of my own resilience, and the truth that within each person's story lies the potential for unity, understanding, and the restoration of the human spirit. I truly appreciate you all listening. Please share this with someone who will appreciate you sharing it, and subscribe. Love you.